Don't count yourself out because you're 20 something, you just got out of college, you have debt, and you still don't know what you want to do. A lot of people don't know what they want to do until they're, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, sometimes even 50s. It doesn't mean game over for you. It doesn't. Guys, thank you for joining the Bravo Audio Show. My name is Renegade. I'm the owner of Bravo Concealment. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Means the world, not only to me, but to everybody here at Bravo. You guys are rocking it. You guys are killing it. Thank you so much. Today, I want to talk about how you don't have to know what you want to do for the rest of your life when you're 10. I know that's a long title, but I'll try to find a shorter title for it. But you don't have to know what you want to do when you're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We hear all these stories where, I was an entrepreneur. The minute I was born, I was selling lemonade and I was selling stuff, knocking on doors when I was 7 and, stealing flowers from flower beds and sending them to the people, to the same person as I knocked on their door. And that's fine. Guys, this isn't right or wrong. What I'm saying here is that just because you didn't have that wake up moment or that, bright idea of what you wanted to be for the rest of your life when you were 7 doesn't mean that you can't be something when you're 30 or 40 or 50. A lot of people don't know what they want to do until they're, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, sometimes even 50s, right? So don't count yourself out because you're 20 something, you just got out of college, you have debt, and you still don't know what you want to do, or you can't find a job, or you feel that college was a mistake. You shouldn't have taken those 4 years in college for whatever it is that you wanted to do. A lot of people don't understand and don't realize that when you're 20, especially in this day and age, you're still super young, super young. And that doesn't mean that, I don't know what to do. That doesn't mean that you can't master something when you're 30 or 40 or even 50. A lot of people want to do things right away. And there's many reasons for why people want to do something right away. Number one, they just want to show their friends or their parents that they can do something and prove them wrong. And that's probably the worst thing that you can do is start a business or try to get rich quickly out of spite. That's like the worst thing you can do, right? So, I did a podcast talking about passion and try to find what you're passionate about. Try to find what you have most interest in and then chase that or try that and see how that works. But to think that, I'm 27 years old. I still don't know what I want to do. My friend knew that she wanted to be a clothes designer when she was 5 because that's all she did, play with Barbies and dress them up, and then started sewing her own, blouses when she was 10. That's fine. That's great for her. That doesn't mean that you can't find what it is that you want to do. It doesn't mean game over for you. It doesn't. And I'm living proof, guys. Now, I'm not saying that Bravo Concealment is this huge company and we done hit the jackpot, man. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I love what I do. And I wake up tap dancing out of bed every single morning because of Bravo Concealment. I didn't know I wanted to be an entrepreneur till about 2 years into Bravo, about 38, 39 years old. I started Bravo when I was 37. Guys, I didn't know what I wanted to do till I was in my late 30s. Well, imagine what could have happened if you started, when you were 18. Well, yeah, I get that. But look, everything that has come to this point has served its purpose. Whether it's failure, whether it's success in certain things, whether it's not knowing what I want to do, it all has its purpose, guys. It really does. Now, yeah, if I could go back and understand business and understand, what, return of investment is, understand in manufacturing what maximum output is to its true meaning, then I'd probably be at a different level. But I'm the type of guy that truly believes that everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. It's like cooking or baking or whatever. You just can't speed it up. You got to let it take its course. That's just me, and that's just my philosophy in life and in things going your way. But at the same time, it'd be great if I knew what I knew when I was 18. But the fact of the matter is that I didn't know what I know when I was 18. Bravo didn't get started, or I didn't turn into an entrepreneur or an investor per se into my own knowledge and my own wisdom and into what I'm good at till I was in my late 30s. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people want to know what their niche is when they're 15 or 16 or 18 or 20. I just graduated high school and I don't know what I want to do. That's fine. probably 80% of the people that graduate high school don't know what they want to do. So don't feel like you're in a sinking ship and, all right, it's over for me, game over. I'm just going to go get a job here and that's it. And even if you do that and you have it in you and something surfaces in you later on in your years, that job is going to be a turning point in your life per se, or it's going to be something important that allowed whatever it was in you to birth. I've said this before, guys, a bad job will open up your eyes, will put things into perspective. One of the reasons that it took me so long to start Bravo, I truly believe this, but again, it all works out for the best, is because I had a really good job before Bravo. A good paying job, a job that people would kill for. The kind of money that I was making was the same kind of money that people would make after 4 years of college without debt. And so that slowed my process because even though I didn't like doing what I was doing, it paid the bills and more. Just because you don't know what you want to do when you're a certain age, it's okay, guys. Something will birth in you. If it's in you, it's going to birth. Ray Kroc didn't start McDonald's. I think he was like 52 years old. You got Colonel Sanders didn't start Kentucky Fried Chicken until he was about 60. You got Jeff Bezos didn't start Amazon until he was about 30. You had Sam Walton. He started a little bit earlier, 26, after the military, I think. Don't feel that you're too old. Find what it is that you're good at, like I've said this before, and then just double down on it. Work hard, work smart while you're working hard. You have to work smart, guys. Working hard. A lot of people say, well, working hard, working smart. And I think I did a podcast on this. What's better? Because the busboy at the restaurant is probably the hardest working guy, but the smartest working guy is probably the manager. Work smart, guys, as you're working hard. Understand the language of money. Understand the language of business. They asked, I think it was Tommy Hilfiger, they asked him, if you could go back and do something different when you started the company, what would it be? He said, understanding the language of business. He said, I left a lot of money on the table. But again, don't feel bad because, you're turning 30 or you're 30 something or you're going to be 40. Don't feel bad if you're 50 years old. It's never too late. Well, I don't want to say that. You're 70, you can't get out of bed. Maybe it is getting a little bit too late. Guys, don't think that just because you're 30, 40, that you can't do what it is that you want to do. No, guys, it's possible, especially in this day and age with this thing right here. It is truly possible. Technology can take you to the next level, guys. I'm telling you, technology is an awesome thing in this day and age. What we can do now. Did you know that this phone has more technology than the technology used to land on the moon? This thing, guys, is truly amazing. And while you're working your 8 to 5 job, you get home and you got another 5-6 hours that you can get on this thing and you can go out there and start a business, dabble with certain things. Don't think because you're in your 30s and 40s that you're too old. You're not too old. Go out there and do it. Don't think because you're in your 50s that you're too old, in your 60s that you're too old. Depending on your health, right? And the things that you can do, you're never too old, guys. Go out there, get it done, guys. Find out what you're good at. Find out what your passion is. Find out what you're interested in. And then be a realist, be true to yourself, understand what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. If you don't know what they are, sit down with somebody and tell them, look, I want you to be brutally honest with me. Stay away from family members because they can't be. Your mom cannot be brutally honest with you whatsoever. All right. So go out there, find a good friend, sit down, have a conversation with them and tell them, look, man, I want you to be brutally honest with me. Tell me what I'm good at. Find out what your enemies say about you. When an enemy says, man, I don't like that guy is a jerk, but man, does that guy have good work ethics? Right there, when your enemy tells you that, that you got something going on with that. So guys, go find out what you're good at. If you don't know, look deep inside. It's there. The answer's there. Ask somebody to tell you. It may sting a little, but the truth will always set you free, man. So, and then just double down and triple down what you're good at. Go get it done. Don't feel that you're too old, guys. I'm telling you. I didn't grow up doing lemonade stands or stuff like that. I remember selling clothes hangers and stopping cars. But I did that once and then I didn't do it again for a long time. I started selling on eBay trinkets and stuff like that. I would buy my baby boy. He was 2 years old. I'd buy him some Nike Shox. And then when he would outgrow them 6 months later or whatever, then I would sell them on eBay. I would buy him, Ralph Lauren shirts. And then when he'd outgrow them, if they weren't stained or anything, then I'd sell them on eBay and I'd make my money back, or at least some of it. And so I was doing little things like that, but never thought that I was going to own a business that brings in millions of dollars in revenue every year, that has all these employees, Never thought that I'd be doing a podcast or anything like that. But guys, it's never too late to dream. It's never too late to go out there and try something for yourself. I sound like a broken record. Go out there, get it done, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Truly means the world to me. You guys are awesome. Again, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You guys are killing it, killing it, killing it. Guys, thank you. Go out there. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're constantly putting up videos like this almost every single day, guys. Go to Bravo Concealment. Go check out what we got. Today's EDC, I'm looking for it. Where is it? Here it is. It's my trusty Glock 43 in a torsion gun holster. This thing is so concealable. Guys, I'm 6'2". I can conceal carry a Glock 19. Imagine what I can do with 43. Guys, these holsters are awesome. Go check them out. Holster starting at $39.99 with free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee, and unlimited lifetime warranty. Go check it out, BravoConcealment.com. Follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. We're under Bravo Concealment, Snapchat, and Twitter. We're under Bravo Holsters. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I will talk to you guys soon.